Everybody, happy Friday.
Hi, hi.
Glad you guys could join us today. How's everybody doing? We are in the parking lot here at the Magic Kingdom. Just got parked, and I wanted to show you guys this. Now, normally we would be having trams. This was pre-pandemic, and the trams would take everybody up to the front of the park and security and the like. But we don't have that. And so we don't have that natural traffic taking us to the tram stations. So guests have resigned to making their shortest path possible to where we would normally be taken with the trams, which means taking this path. This is interesting. And it's our little mountain over here that's been formed over the past 18 months, which, yeah, all construction dirt. This all used to be wooded areas in the center of the parking lot. So, and we're going to be walking our way up into where, if we were in preferred parking, we would be at. See the Epcot monorail. But again, just thought I'd share that with you real quick. Just interesting how the flow of traffic has changed. The foot traffic, simply because there are no parking trams. So, enough about that. Good morning, everybody, again. Glad to have you in. We are going to be going to the Magic Kingdom this morning. And if this is your first time ever watching an ear-to-ear magic live stream, I'm Chris. This is Susan. We are ear-to-ear magic. And we do stream from the parks every Monday and Friday, and then sometimes surprisingly here and there. Then of course we're also across Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok every other day of the week with Disney news, Universal news, and anything that might be just related with travel, Central Florida, and things like that. So love to have you guys join us on any of our social media accounts. But if this is the first time you're watching us here on YouTube, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and jump into the live chat if you guys are watching live, and say hello to our Magic Crew community, because we got a great group of people here hang out with us at least 2 times a week, every week live from the park. So saying hello to everybody in the chat this morning. I know Calvin is already starting his meeting. So we'll hear from Honk here and there as we go throughout the day. So that's good. Good morning, Stephen. Coming into his favorite park today. And I know Colin's going to be in for a little bit. He's got to go to the planetarium today. So that's kind of cool too. I love planetariums. So, oh yeah. Rachel Ohana is in the house this morning, one of our awesome mods who helps us to make sure that our chats stay friendly, respectable, and family friendly. So good morning, Rachel, and to all of our other mods this morning. Thank you guys for just giving up your time. I mean, honestly, guys, these mods work hard to make sure our streams are good and safe and taking care of everybody, and they do it out of the goodness of their hearts, and they volunteer their time. And I don't think I say enough nice things about all of our mods. So, thank you, mods.
I just watched someone who was walking back out to their car with 2 camp chairs over their shoulder, and I'm pretty sure that's why.
Camp chairs.
Camp chairs are not allowed, guys.
They camping out?
They will not let you bring in camp chairs.
What about tents? Can we bring tents in?
I totally sympathize with the idea that sometimes it's hard to find someplace to sit. But they're not going to let you carry those in.
What about futons? Can you bring in a futon?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
A hammock. If we could get a hammock.
Well, you might slip that through.
A couple of rings.
Really loud.
All we need is a couple of trees. I think we can hammock it up here and there.
One of those.
You get really tired. Just put a hammock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hammock up in the hub. A hub hammock. That'd be awesome. Wouldn't mind having a little hammock here and there.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
So, hey, has anyone tried? Until you ask, the answer is always no. So, also in the chat this morning, I want to make sure we say hello to others who have jumping in here. I know that we've got, I know Loving This World has jumped in. Good morning, loving this world. Megan, Haunted Mansion, is in this morning. Also, John, Surf Bomb, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you guys. Prince Ryan is checking in every so often to make sure we've got some updates on times for cavalcades. Good morning, Prince Ryan. Always good to see you. Guys, we're going to be going up to security at this point, making sure we do not show anything with security. So we're going to have our cameras turned down for just a moment. As soon as we get through, we'll be back up. You can see our monorail over here to the side. So good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Naomi. Catherine is in with us this morning. Good morning, Carol. And Steve Watkins. Good to see you, sir. How are you doing?
I have to say, it's a bit of a rub that not only are they not using the trams,
but we have to walk all the way down.
They're using the tram lines to direct us way down.
Good morning, Cliff. Welcome to the chat. Cindy Charming is in the house. Sorcerer Mickey 82 says, hi, everyone. I'm new. Hey, that rhymes. Good morning. Look at that beautiful monorail. All right, guys, going to be turning the camera away. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome.
That's it.
Line and walk through, guys. You guys stay there. Line and walk through, guys. Two lines, one at a time, two lines. Go in there, go in there.
Your back out.
Thank you.
What's that?
Well, at first she told me your bag was going to have to go through inspection, and then she took a second glance and she's like, never mind, we're good.
She saw that all you had in there were ears.
I don't know. I pulled out my battery.
Yeah, I mean, other than the battery in your ears, that's all that's in there. Of Susan's Zip-It case. I don't know if anybody else has ordered one of these Zip-It cases, but the company is a small business owned. They manufacture these. They gave us one for Susan to try, and she loves it so much she just keeps using it. Holds her ears and she puts everything in there now. And if you guys are interested in getting a Zip-It case for your own use,
Good morning. Masks are required on the monorail.
there's a discount code you can use and save 10% off if you use our Ear to Ear Magic 10. So if it's something you're interested in, check it out. And if you use the code, a little bit of that purchase goes back to support our channel as well.
So in theory, we shouldn't have to have our masks on yet, right?
No, but
I'm testing it.
this is an outdoor queue, so
I have my mouth.
Have a great day, folks.
thank you.
Have a great time. Welcome aboard, folks. You're going to be on number 10.
Number 10. Número 10. And he is like, only time I wish I was at the TTC. TTC. It's a sign of good times to come. They should call it the GTTC. Yeah, good times to come. Riding yellow this morning, guys. Monorail yellow now arriving at the TTC. Good morning, Bespoke Magic. Good morning, Michelle, as well. How are you doing today, Michelle? Hope everyone's having a great Friday morning. I'm just gonna stand up because now we're back to loading everybody in. So everyone's got on their mask. Fit as many guests as they can in each section. Now,
good morning, welcome aboard. Our next stop will be the Magic Kingdom. For everybody's health and safety, please ensure your face coverings are on at all times. Welcome aboard tomorrow.
all right, so we had a little bit of weather, not really weather, come through last weekend. We didn't have a hurricane. Fred didn't do nearly as much damage as we were anticipating, and we barely got a blip on the radar as far as Central Florida was concerned. I do know that it went up and caused a little bit of damage up through the Alabama, Georgia area. So, but you guys are welcome. We're gonna have a little bit of fun this morning in the Magic Kingdom. One of the things we want to do is we want to go check out on our today is we want to go over to Top Souvenirs. We're gonna go back in there to be our first time back in since it's opened this past weekend. Actually, opened up on Monday. Monday we were over at Universal, so thinking we missed getting over to the Big Top, so we're going to check that out this morning. There's a couple of Halloween exclusive treats we might check out as well this morning that are non-party, non-Boo Bash exclusives, so we may be giving a search for those as well. What else we might do this morning. So just glad you guys could be a part of it and hang out with us today in the Magic Kingdom. Isn't it kind of cool? You can see a monorail that close. I love to see the boat go across that little water bridge and the drive under it. I love driving under that when a boat's above us. I just think it's cool when I know that a boat is above my car. Michelle says we had a ton of damage from Fred yesterday. Also, it did make it continued its way on up then. You got Chef Mickey's over here behind me. Now it's strange that the walls are still up here. The little division walls that they put up here for social distancing are still here. And yep, they're still working. Now this was supposed to be completed in September. You guys can see they have the tarp all the way up in there of all the rooms that they're working on refurbishing to be the new theme for The Incredibles. Again, we're in the Contemporary Hotel and they are redoing the rooms here to Incredibles theming. So we'll continue to have these walls up here. And there's Space Mountain, the castle, Tomorrowland. So good morning, Molly. How are you doing? And good morning, Pete. Good to see you. You guys having a great Friday so far. We're getting ready to walk into the Magic Kingdom. Start the Friday morning off right. Good morning, Rick. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Carly, they are redoing all of the rooms over in the Contemporary to be an Incredibles theme, and all of the Par family will be hidden around the room. One of the cooler effects that some people think, look, speaking of Incredibles, look at that, right there. One of the cool things I thought was cool, you know, I guess that doesn't mean much, is in the closets, there in the back of the closet, they're gonna have new decals that look like the Incredibles family super suits will be hanging up in the closet, so that when you first come into the room and you look inside the closet, all their super suits will be hanging out at the back, as if, you know, they're just ready to be put on and families ready to head on out to the parks and be incredible.
We are currently holding for further traffic clearance. Please remember to stay clear of all automatic doors. If you're standing, please continue to hold on.
So, Loving This World is throwing a question out, guys. What do you guys think about the thoughts about the princesses not coming back to the Akershus Dining Hall over in Epcot?
It's not surprising.
It is surprising because even though there's princess meet and greets around Epcot, it's the only princess dining in that area, other than which, you know,
Haven't even come back to Cinderella's royal table though.
yeah, other than Cinderella. Well, it's Cinderella's royal table, you know. Maybe she's just tired of sharing it. Yeah, she's like, you know, she finally got them all kicked out.
No.
This is my spot. See, our train station is fully revealed now. So all the scrim and tarp and construction is off of the train station. I'm hoping that means we're going to get our train parked back into the train station here soon.
There are large sections of track that are currently
Yeah, over there.
I
They could back it up. They could back it up through the other side.
Haven't seen the other side though. We don't know if there's traffic on the other side either. They appear to be replacing all of the track. Besides the fact that they have the construction, they appear to be replacing the track from what we've seen.
All right. Out of the monorail and into the woods. Well, not really woods.
I can take my mask off.
For now.
We got some people hanging out over here. We need to walk around.
Okay. Some of the ropes around here, I was like, I wasn't sure if we could. The other day, they actually had like all of the ropes out over in this section here, anticipating all the people coming out of the park. This was Wednesday. I was surprised. They were like really prepared to get a large crowd coming out. Thank you. So now, for the longest time, we didn't see people hanging out here much.
Yeah.
Because when they had the scrim up and all the tarp covering up the train station, nobody really felt the need to take any pictures up here. But now that it's fully revealed again, of course, now we have bushes up. But at least it's good to see the building. Well, now we have PhotoPass photographers out here again as well. So, what a golden afternoon, guys, even though it's morning. Thank you guys for joining us here. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Prince Ryan says the Mickey Cavalcade's coming down Main Street soon. So we're gonna get to start off the right way with a hello from Mickey right from the beginning.
There might be some characters coming up.
I can hear him already, Prince Ryan. Yep, I can see them coming down the way. They just came around the hub. Anybody want to say hello to Mickey? I'm going to grab a space here. Say hello to Mickey and friends this morning. I'm gonna come right and stand right here and wait for Mickey to come to say hello to us. What's really funny is when you look down on the ground, you can still see in certain areas just the shadows of the blue and green dots here and there that they used to have for social distancing in the parks. They would have them all set up and down areas where characters would show up or where parades and cavalcades were coming by to encourage people to make sure that they stood 6 feet apart.
So Carol was asking, she's a little confused about the changes that have been made to the mask rules. So after Mickey comes around, maybe we can just discuss that again.
Will do. All right, everybody just joining in. Make sure that you have your ears on and get ready to have some fun today. Welcome. Glad to have you guys in this morning. Rachel says, hey, Susan. Bespoke is 40 days away from the next trip. Always good to have a Disney countdown. Good morning, Jenny. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I love it when, you just stand here and Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto, they come to see you. Good morning, Mr. Cruise Fever 1. I know last year during this time, they were doing the Halloween cavalcades as well. But this year, they had the Boo Bash special ticketed event, which, by the way, is sold out except for one night in September on a Sunday. They're saving those Halloween cavalcades for that special event. Good morning, Amber, and good morning, Daddy-O. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Everybody get your ears on. There's Minnie.
Oh, hey, Pluto! It's Pluto!
And Donald, number one, Donald, woo! the party. Won't be late. Getting started because we just can't wait. Yeah, they don't have any dancers on the backside. No stilts today. Come on, everybody, get your ears on. Good time. It's a good time. To the east, rocking to the west. Celebrate, party with the best. So glad to have all of you guys in with us today. Help us out. We're trying to get 100 likes as fast as we can here on our streams today. So if you're enjoying yourself, having a good time being here in the midst and liveness of the park, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you're watching and not part of the chat, then you're missing out on some really cool people. I mean, it's fun to see the park. We're gonna hold the camera and let you guys enjoy it, but don't miss out on the enjoyment of getting to know other people in the chat, because the community here is just what makes these streams so nice. I love hearing stories of how you guys are forming friendships across the chats, and that's wonderful. That's kind of what, this is part of it, part of the Disney family, and I'm glad you guys could be a part of the Ear to Ear Magic community. So, Minnie did blow us a kiss. She's so sweet. So, real quick, before we go too much further down, we're going to be doing lots of other things, but let's talk about our mask situation. Let's make sure we're very clear about a few things from the get-go before we get too far into it. Susan got really tall.
Sorry.
No,
I thought that was a good thing.
That's a really good thing. Either that or I got short. Either way, I guess it's good.
Curbs are awesome.
First of all, I want to make sure you guys are aware of the fact that we've had some policies changes starting May 15th and then June 15th and then back on July 30th, back and forth of what you can and cannot do as far as masks. And it can be a little confusing if you're like, well, what do I do now? Where can I wear a mask? Where I don't have to wear a mask? Why are people out here not wearing masks at all? First of all, just to make it very clear in the very beginning that Susan and I are both fully vaccinated and have been since the first opportunity we were able to get an appointment to do so.
Yep.
Whenever we get into a situation you guys see us streaming and we're at a place that allows those who are vaccinated to take their mask off, please be aware of the fact that at that point we will be following the rules there and taking advantage of that.
Yes.
But here at Disney, anytime you're outside, everyone has the opportunity to take their mask off.
Yes.
That includes everybody. Doesn't matter.
Vaccinated, unvaccinated, doesn't matter.
So, the thing is that was when you are indoors, everyone as well, whether you're vaccinated or not, has to have their mask on.
Yes.
That means anytime you're inside of a shop or inside a ride that's inside a theater, anytime you're inside, you have to have a mask on.
And they had eased off of that for a period of time, but upon recommendations by the CDC and the county in which Walt Disney World resides, they brought back the indoor mask rule. So
one thing that's just changed a few days ago, it was very confusing, is the fact that at one point, as of July 30th, it was all attractions you had to wear a mask on.
Yes.
Well, they realized that in certain places, maybe that this wasn't necessarily something they needed to do.
Their queues were outside
Right.
for at least a part of the time, or the ride was outside. Maybe the queue and the ride were both outside, and so then it kind of conflicted with the rule of if you're outside,
for instance,
you don't have to wear
you go
your
to
mask.
Barnstormer in Magic Kingdom here. The queue and the ride are all outside. You never actually go inside of a building other than the loading dock itself, and either that can still considered to be outside just because it's covered.
The Dumbo, well, not Dumbo,
Dumbo, because there's an indoor part of that. But there's certain parts of the rides that realize that, wait a minute, maybe that doesn't follow along the same scenario. So that's where the change is.
Yeah.
Now, there's still a little bit of confusion some people have is, well, wait a minute, if the queue is outside, I can leave my mask off. As soon as the queue goes inside, I have to put my mask on. There's some rides that go in and out of those kind of areas.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some exploration. We're gonna find out kind of what those situations are, and we'll talk about them as we find out about them.
Yeah.
But for now, that's how it works. Outside, you don't have to wear a mask. Inside, you do have to wear a mask. Doesn't matter if you've been stuck or not. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
As always, if you want to wear a mask at all times, it's always the option. So let's actually put our mask on for just a moment. Let's go inside the Emporium.
Okay.
And I just want to see what they've got as far as Halloween and 50th anniversary merchandise levels.
Are we going in?
Go right in there. Ooh, nice and cool.
Oh, I want that one.
They used my joke. Isn't that funny? Oh my gourd.
So cute. There's so many things I want that you're not mentioning.
Kaylee, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Leave for Disney next Friday. Now, some of these are just recently out, and we're not here, let's say this time last week.
What's the Wicked Spoopy?
So, like the hat was not out originally.
We need a photo.
So, good morning, Disney Dad C. Does that include outdoor rides like Dumbo?
For
Like,
the portions that are outdoors.
yes.
So
So,
when you go inside
to the playground,
or to the queue portion that is inside.
they want you to put your mask on when you go inside the building. So, think of it this way: if there's sunlight, mask off.
And ventilation.
And if there's outdoor ventilation, if the air can reach you, then you can remove your mask if you wish. If not, then you have to put your mask back on. If you're sharing air, let's put it that way. If you're sharing air, put on the mask. You even have a cute little kid one too. And of course, we've got our Mickey buckets. Now this is the new design. I've not seen this design before. It's got the plaid with the plaid ears, which is
Kind of the thing. I mean, the jack-o'-lanterns on the headband have.
now it says it plays music. I have not heard it. They've done light up ones before, but I've not seen one. Is that one been pulled? Tip this one that's been pulled. I don't like to be the one to pull it. If there's one that's already been pulled, they're all new. Oh man, they all are new. That's weird. Good morning, J Mock. How you doing today?
I mean, I don't want to mind if it's clean
All right.
in the front and only in the back.
Of course, they have the Jack Skellington necklaces as well. Yeah, Carol, I think that's just the easiest way. If there's outdoor air or the sun can hit you, you can take your mask off if you feel comfortable. I always think these are adorable. Every year they come out with some sort of style like this. Every year they go on sale at the end if they still have some available. And every year I want to buy some when they go on clearance, and I never do. Always regret not buying a few. This is a cute little design this year. Notice Minnie has her little leaf stem bow. And then Minnie has gummy candy. And Mickey, here's Mickey. Mickey has the candy corn.
That's traditional. He almost every year he has the candy.
It's sort of like, all right, name the reference. Minnie gets the gummy candy. Mickey gets the candy corn. Now that's cute. That looks like something you get at Shanghai Disney. Isn't it?
They're like attached to the top. So when you put the lid
When you pull it up, they pop out. Can you like lean the top backwards so they'll stay out? But they're cute. We've got our Mickey. Rice Krispie treats. There's 4. So we got a family of kids like ours.
And those are the same colors that they've used previously, same design. It's new to them. I've seen this before. Did you and Liberty talk about this on your live stream last week?
No, well, see, that's just it. None of this was here when we came in last week.
So Goofy's popcorn also has pretzels. It has bits of Oreo cookie, and then candy corn. And then there's like, appears to be some white chocolate drizzle just over several different, so in the different
Goofy's
items.
popcorn mix up.
Yep. And then they have the
Pumpkin spice frosted pretzels.
Yeah. Which I'm sure are delicious.
I'm interested.
Not gluten-free.
Pumpkin spice. I know Kayla would love that because of the pretzels.
And Owen likes pretzels.
India says those would be great next to my cookie jar. Those would be great inside my belly. So J-Mock is doing work, sitting outside enjoying the sunshine. That's a good combination. That's so cute.
The Sanderson sister Crocs are cute.
I just think that's adorable. They're just
It is. It's very cute.
it's a chipmunk lantern. And these guys, why not guess that? $30.
I like these this year better than I like the ones from last year.
Because of the colors?
I like the purple and green,
Yeah.
and then I also like the plaid ears. I think those are a nice little touch.
Mark says, made the mistake of buying pumpkin spice creamer already. Was told by my lady to wait until after September 1st, and she loves the stuff. No.
I know, it's never
It's
too
fully. When Disney has Halloween stuff out, we're good to go. That's how we go. Of course, my lady hasn't gotten me any pumpkin spice creamer yet. I don't know what's going on. I guess I haven't been very good this year. And see, again, we've got that plaid theming with the ears.
Yeah. So everything I'm seeing that has ears like that on the jack-o'-lantern, it does have the plaid.
Just like the ears you see on the wall over there.
So they have the plaid Crocs,
Right. Mm-hmm.
You guys saw those last time. Did they have the Sanderson?
They did not have the Sanderson sisters Crocs last time we were here. They had Binks. They had the keychain. They did not have the plush, though. We'll have to check that out in a second. He's cute.
So see, they've got actual little pieces that match.
Pumpkin and cinnamon, everything all year.
The colors are cool on those.
Now, did you see that they have Halloween? Just the little bandit thingies here. They have Halloween things that you can put on any pair of Crocs.
No, I did not see.
I thought Caleb might think that was fun to put on his. Megan wants to know, what are those cat things? It's a creamer.
It's a picture.
It's a milk creamer, is it not?
It is, but
Meow meow.
So it would be awkward to pour out of. I'm just going to point that out.
I like my
Comes
creamer
of
out of my
ear.
cat's head.
So I would
That's-
expect it to come out of a mouth, and maybe they
It's-
decided that was.
It's not nearly as weird as 2.5 years ago, Megan. They came out with this whole dinner set, this serving set with Bambi and all the forest friends, and Bambi was the creamer.
And he pukes cream.
The cream came out of Bambi's mouth. You would grab a handle on the back of Bambi's derriere, lean Bambi forward, and Bambi would regurgitate the creamer or gravy or whatever it was. We just shook our heads. We're like, wow. Can you imagine?
So I think they've done being.
Megan remembers those. I can't make this stuff up, guys. It really is.
Because Binks is a boy.
Yes.
So we need to point out that Binks is a boy.
He's Zachary. Zachary Binks.
This is not a boy cat.
No? It's a cute kitty cat, though.
Well, yes, but they made Binks into a girl.
No, I don't know. I don't see that.
From the back.
No. He just stole one of the witch's hats, that's all. I think it's cute.
They already have the Hocus Pocus. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus.
Just a bunch of hocus pocus. What do you guys think? Do you like Binks?
I think it's cute.
Do you think
I'm
he's
just saying
cute?
I
He's
don't think
adorable? Zachary Binks. He is $22.99. He is cute. I bet Liberty would love him. I wonder if they were just sold out of Binks last time we were here,
Did
because
have these
they had all the
and
Sanderson
Binks? Or
sisters.
maybe Binks just had the rags up.
He's a cat. He's cute. Catherine's like anything Binks and I'm in. Wait, so can you imagine? Here's Zachary Binks joining the new cast of NCIS. What do you think? Solving crimes the kitty cat way. It's only a little bit of hocus pocus. I had this whole hat is canvas. The ears, Oogie Boogie ears. This whole thing is like a canvas thing. It's like, it should have bugs in it. All right, does it have bugs inside? If I'm going to look inside the hat. If it does not have bugs inside, I'm going to be disappointed.
I don't think it has a bug inside. It has a bug on the outside though. Right?
That's what a missed opportunity, though. All right, we got a spider. At least that's something. Disney park. This should be filled with bugs. There should be bugs all inside this hat. Don't you think so? Oh, well, all hats are the same price. They're always about, I think they're always, what, $27.99?
No, I mean, that would be expensive for them to construct. That would be a lot of
Nah, they would just have to lose some of their profit.
Because it shows through. I mean, if you look, see? How would they get that? How would they embroider that inside and not showing?
Well, it doesn't have to be embroidered. It could be fabric. Hello, Movie Mania Nick. How are you doing today? We're just taking another look at the Halloween merchandise here in the Emporium. By the way, the Oogie Boogie bag does glow in the dark. So, you know, you can walk down Main Street in the middle of the night and everyone will see you. Megan says, I have ears like that, only ones I own, and they hurt so much. I know, fashion's just terrible. My favorite pair of Disney shoes hurt my feet so much, but they just look really cool. I only wear them on days when I know I'm not going to be in the park like all day long. Megan says those plastic ears are just awful.
All right, I'm stealing you guys.
Go look at this other wall.
I'm stealing you.
You want to wait for the real? Let's see what kind of real one that was.
I know that you guys have probably seen some of this when if you were on the stream with Chris and Liberty. But we're just gonna check it anyways. This is the kids wall, and we've got some really cute. They've got the kids version of the T-shirt in bigger kid and little kid sizes. This, oh my goodness, adorbs. So cute with this little skirt. If I had a little Liberty, she would totally be owning that right now, because that is too cute. What do you guys think? Is it Chris? It could be me.
Did I do that? Did I make that happen?
It could be me if we were funded for that. We're not funded for that, but if we were,
I could pull these off, right?
it could. Sure.
Right? Yeah, I'm just being nice, right?
Right? I agree. I absolutely, totally agree. Carly, they should, or Cindy, Cindy Charming, they should have that skirt in an adult size. I would wear it. I would definitely. This is the kids' spirit jersey. And then they do have Mickey
Cute little shirts.
and Minnie. Oh yeah, see, they have a baby version of the boy shirt too. See, super cute. Super cute.
I need that to keep my shirt tail in.
Right? That would be handy. And then we've got Minnie. Always rocking the dots, no matter what. So you can see she's carrying on with that theme. It's kind of shiny. I like the gray shimmery they've got going on with the orange this year. It's cute. She's dressed up as a kitty cat, by the way. And look, it says Happy Halloween on the bottom of her shoe. And we do have some cute new decor as well. If you've got it haunted, that's an apron, and they do have that black plaid carrying over into this one. They've even got a front door mat. Although that would be a challenge to get home if
What's
you were the mat. Is it heavy? It looks like it would be pretty heavy. Hey, be careful. You could roll it up, I guess, and stuff some, yeah, right, put it in your pocket, right.
Put up your shirt. This is what I would worry about though, is that right there is really thin. Right there. I'm afraid it would pop out.
Yep.
That's good.
Oh, India's in the house too. Good morning, India. Good morning, Sonia.
Now, this is the thing you guys need to watch out when it comes to the kitchen towels. Normally kitchen towels come in pairs.
That's just a single one.
This
It is all embroidered,
It's $22.
but it's all
Which is a
embroidered.
little shocking because normally there's a pair of 2 for $20.
But it's all embroidered.
But that's what I was just about to say. When you get a kitchen towel here at Disney, make sure you get one in which this kind of stuff is embroidered fully. If it is printed on,
It tends
the
to
first
come
time you
off.
wash it,
Yeah.
it comes off. This is, and like she says, fully embroidered, which means it's going to be a lot more lasting. Some of my favorite ones that we've gotten in the past were printed on, and as soon as we washed them, some of the print started to come off.
It's true. We got some stitch ones, and Chris was very sad when they. Renee, we're excited to see the Halloween stuff too. I always like to see the merch. And this is so cute. Did you guys see this? I don't remember seeing this last year. I'm pretty sure it's a new design. So we've got the traditional Mickey shaped wreath, but it's got like a spider web on it this year. And they've got they carried over that purple and green topper with the leaves and the stem. And then it's got this cute little bow. Catherine Parsons says she needs some new Halloween towels for her kitchen. Her spirit jersey, so cute. Oh, here, these are what Chris was telling me that he thought Caleb would want. They've got the little decorations for your Crocs. And look, those are cute. Look at that. We've got ice cream, candy corn ice cream. We've got candy apples. There's a lot of food stuff on there. I like that. Happy Halloween with little ghosts. Got the plaid. It's, look, they even carried it over. Where did Chris go? He disappeared on me. Even on the little Croc decoration, they've got that the plaid ears going on. And oh, these are free. I mean, obviously they're not free, but they don't have a price on the tag. We'll have to try to find out how much they are. And they go with, look, they've got the houndstooth plaid Crocs. Hey there, Pumpkin. I like that shirt too. That's cute.
That's some weird kind of.
Well, I think it just has something. Yeah, the tag's just got. There you go. It has a tie on the front. Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I saw those. We were just looking at those, but they don't have a price on them.
Yeah, they're free. They're free.
If you have to ask how much they are, you can't afford them. Good morning, Bespoke Magic.
Now, that's a different kind of bottom.
No.
They're all like belled like that?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Hoodie.
Yep. Cute little hoodie. Like that.
I like the fact that they have a children's size.
Yes, we were looking at that. They had it over on the children's wall. All right, so that is Did we see all of the
Did anybody
Halloween
have any
merch?
questions about prices, or did we miss any of the items that you guys wanted to see for?
They do have pens as well.
Make sure we don't miss anybody.
Did you guys already look at the? They've got these cute little
What are they?
candles.
Oh, it's another
They're
candle.
pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Can't go wrong with a good pumpkin spice candle.
Mmm. You know, it doesn't smell like pumpkin spice. It smells like a face mask.
I agree, Lavender's World. Everyone is welcome in our streams. Everyone.
Trick or treat.
Everyone. Can we repeat that? If you're being nice and friendly, everyone
Yes.
is welcome in our streams. All right. You just have to be friendly and nice and kind to others. Cute little pillow. Very cute. You know, I love the pillows, but we cannot get the pillows because our dog thinks that all things stuffed are chew toys. And 130-pound pony puppies can do serious damage to something like that in a really, really brief period of time. It also says, "Hey, pumpkin." Got some cute pins.
I haven't really looked at this year's pins. I don't think these were here when we
Right.
came in the other night either.
So there's Minnie. Yes, exactly, Megan. I hear our favorite barbershop quartet outside. Got Goofy. There's Donald. Mickey. Oh, look, we've got Chippendale pins. 2, of course, because, you know.
You always get a 2-for-1 when it comes to Chippendale.
Cute little
Gourd Castle.
gourd castle.
Right here, the dappers. Look, it's a set of 4.
Oh,
So,
look! Oh, those are cute. Those are really cute.
who's missing? Pluto. No,
And
it is
those,
Pluto.
These,
That's
these,
that's Goofy.
these little ghosts are on some of the decorations on the Crocs, for the Crocs.
Yep.
Oh, look, we've even got
So Star Wars
the child.
Grogu.
Yep.
and
And-
Rocket.
Yep. Guardians of the Galaxy. Can you grab one of the, or I can hand this off to you. That was low. That was very low.
Pay it off. Look at this guy. He's pretty cool. Boom. Limited release Halloween Magic Band. Already? Oh yeah, we're already a week into it. What are you talking about? It's almost over. Christmas merch is coming in no time. By the way, they have a special annual pass holder band. We should ask about that. That's for Halloween as well.
Wow.
It's Summerween.
Cindy Charming says the candles smell like face masks.
Oh, Anthony the Molar Man. He's booping the like button. That's awesome. Appreciate it, Anthony. How you doing today? Making deliveries. You can keep the bills. We're okay if you keep those. If it's too heavy to bring all of them to the mailbox, just leave the bills in the truck.
Think they
So-
have them behind the counter?
They have something back there. Let's go find out. Always look behind the counters. See what we can find.
You never know what's hiding back there.
Asking for some pass holder.
They have the annual pass holder ears.
Yes, I
behind
know
the counter
Rachel.
here.
Rachel says she really likes the pass holder ears. And if anybody else is coming and they're looking for the pass holder ears, here they're not on the shelves like they are over at Epcot.
Yeah.
They're behind the counter in the pass holder area. So, hello. How you doing today, Nicole? Can we ask what kind of cool pass holder stuff do you have behind the counter? She's gonna go get it all.
She's getting it. She's getting it.
I don't see anything that's Halloween. We got the pass holder ears, which are really cool.
Super cute.
And this is the the quarterly annual pass holder magic band.
Oh, it's got Pete on it.
Wow,
cute.
it is Pete. So Nicole, I'd also read somewhere that they have a pass holder
Halloween band. Have you seen that out just for the pass holders yet? Okay.
Okay, she's gonna check.
Like I said, I seen something out that said it was just for pass holders. So not yet.
Not
Okay.
at all this year.
Well, I just saw I thought I saw an annual pass holder email that came out like either yesterday or the day before, and it had like an orange band that had like Chip and Dale on it. So, right, all I saw was the limited release with Mickey on it. So I was like, I gotta ask. I wasn't sure. Right? Nothing. Well, we'll find out. Always asking, you know. I know you guys usually keep it back here, so I thought this is a good place to ask. So thank you guys. Thank you, Nicole. I'll have to go back and double check that and see if I looked at that wrong. Anybody?
I know that supply issues are
Yeah.
continuing. I mean, not even just with Disney. Lots of different companies are having issues with that. So maybe they just haven't arrived yet. That would also explain why the Binks plush was not out when you were here the other day, but now it is.
I just happened to see some Haunted Mansion pins from across the room. So, don't have to go check out those real quick. Bloop. All right, let's see what we have here in the middle. Because our summer stuff is gone.
Oh, look at that.
A poster calendar. I haven't seen that one yet. A poster calendar for 2022. We've had ones like this before. And one of those things where, you know, you could always
You can frame them
afterwards. Of course we've never gotten them framed. But, you know, they're
But
cool.
we still could. We have
Yeah,
them
we still
framed.
have them. They're really good quality. They're really thick.
Yep.
Let me show you some of the
Heavy paper.
images. "20,000 Leagues." Oh, I still wish we had 20,000 Leagues here. Look at that. Would you look at that? The original map for Magic Kingdom. You got it?
Yeah, I have had some chatter from friends that some people were saying that the 50th anniversary items that have been released were disappearing off the shelves, that they didn't have supply. I'm just going to point out they have so many jerseys.
Look at that. They have them by size.
And by size.
I've never seen them do that before. It's kind of handy.
That's how many they have, guys.
So good morning, Chandler. Welcome in. I would like to real quick extend a special shout out and welcome to Chandler as one of our newest patrons over in the official Magic crew. And so glad to have you as part of the group, Chandler. So we got to officially welcome them in this week. So thank you so much for joining and for being a supporter of us at Ear to Ear Magic. And I look forward to helping you through answering all kinds of questions in preparation for your trip coming up. So welcome to the Magic crew, Chandler.
There are some things that I'm not seeing on the shelf right now. So
I don't.
none of the water bottles, there are the water bottles, there's no bottles here. None of the magic ones.
I don't. This is not 50th, is it?
No, it's not.
But it's just kind of here.
They have a couple of items that have this theme, the most magical place on earth. And just for clarification, guys, the happiest place on earth
Is Disneyland. And that says magical.
Disney World can be your happy place, but it's not the
Happiest place. The happiest place is in California. The most magical
But we're
place.
the most magical.
And we're having the most magical celebration on earth starting here on October 1st. Just as a clarification. So, God rest his soul, John Panette, one of my favorite stand-up comedians of all time.
I love John's work. He was always hilarious. The great thing about John Panette was that he never made fun of other people. He always kind of made fun of himself for the sake of the comedy, but he never ridiculed or made anyone else look bad. He always used himself as sort of the focus of ridicule, which is, you know, it's perfectly okay to make fun of yourself, but never to put anyone else down. I love this comedy. The only thing I had a problem with his comedy was when he talked about his family coming to Walt Disney World, and they say it's the happiest place on earth. Yeah, he kind of got that wrong. But other than that, he was just such a great comedian. But you know, we give everybody one, right? I need one per day. I need one per day. We're just people, you know? All right, thank you. You know what? I bought these on a whim. I had no idea I would get so much use out of these masks. So it's gonna be weird when in the future masks are gone, like for good, forever. Like I won't have my ear-to-ear magic mask anymore. I know Carly. He was just so funny. He has great comedic timing. I love him. That's a good idea. I should frame it. Put it in a shadow box. That's a good idea. Renee said we should frame it. We should get a really good picture of us, you know, in the parks during 2020, and then we can just frame it with that. Okay, somebody was asking about Loungefly. Here's the latest Loungefly bags. They've gotten a lot smaller. They're still $85, but they don't hold anything. These are the Loungefly for the Nuimos.
They are $22.
$22 for the backpack for your little ones. And when I mean little ones, I mean these guys.
But look how cute.
These are here for the snacks. They cost more than the dolls do.
But they are Loungefly.
Yes.
They still have the little Loungefly.
Nobody notices them anyway.
So cute. Oh, look, it's
Renee's like the snack one. I'll PayPal you right now. It is pretty good. Oh, look, it's Jasmine. I had not seen Jasmine.
also.
Do we have another princess? Ariel. Yes, this the Loungefly for the stuffed dolls. It's a workout outfit.
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting.
Look, see, you've got the
Got the weight belt. It's got a weight
Weight
belt.
belt.
Don't play with it, Margaret. Renee's like, yes, I got to get the little cute backpack. Look, they're looking at the castle, guys.
All styled out.
I have a video I haven't uploaded yet on TikTok or on Reels yet, just about the styles for the Nuimos. I'll have to do that this weekend. Hello, good morning. You sank my battleship. Yes, we're in the Emporium. Make our way over to the ears. See if they got any new ears. First stop. That would be kind of funny though if you bought like a full-size Loungefly bag and just tried, you know, fit it on the back of the Nuimos. Look at this placemat.
It's for a pup dog, by the way.
Feed me, foolish mortals. Yes, it's a pet. Some Disney Tales, guys. But you know what? I can see you just using that like on a regular table. Nobody would have to know it's for pets. I mean, it doesn't have a pet anywhere on there. You can just have those on your table, Megan. Carly says that version of Battleship is fun to play. I guess it would be with the pirate ships.
No new ears.
No new ears. So I gotta ask about this one. Remember when these first came out? Susan, you remember when these first came out? What's the first thing you said about these?
They look like basketballs.
They look like basketballs.
Just the color and the texture. I know that's just
They just came out, right? And then last week they announced that the NBA experience is not reopening. What did they do with all the NBA experience ears?
That's not the same though, because those have like the basketball pattern on them, like the stitching pattern. That's not no, you're wrong. No.
Okay. Kind of smelling Space Jammy here, if you ask me. There's still a lot of them on the shelf. So, you know what I'm not seeing? I don't see the Grogu ears. My little fun Grogu hat with the bendy ears. Why can't they make a...
They may be over by Grogu.
They need... you know what? I think I saw them move them over there. I need a hat that does those ears with stitch.
That would be fun.
I would have a hard time. I would have a hard time saying no to that. Because it would just be so cute.
Megan, it's probably possible that the bags are still to come out. So
It's still kind of early.
No
The reusables
Yeah.
that they use for, that they used to sell. People would buy right before trick-or-treating at the Boo Bash or before a not-so-scary Halloween party. They'd spend $7 and then they'd fill it up with candy. Well, you saw it at Burlington. You know, I heard a lot of people talk about the fact that they found Disney merchandise at Burlington. So,
23 members.
India goes hunting for Disney merch at Burlington, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx. I know I've seen a lot of people on social media put up information that they do the same thing and looking for that. Now, this is what I can't understand. And you guys teach me here, okay? Because I've seen a lot of TikToks about running into Burlington and getting really excited when they can find the Mickey pumpkin, the ceramic Mickey pumpkin. I know it's probably discounted, but other than that, they don't have them. They're not selling them this year here in the parks. But they've sold them here in the parks for many years in the past. Matter of fact, we own one that I think we bought from 2018. So when people are excited, are they excited because they don't have one and this is the only chance they can get one? Are they excited because it's discounted, because it's not being sold in the parks and so they get it for a cheaper price? For me, it's like, I already have one of those. We've had them for years, so I couldn't quite grasp what the big search was. But is it because of the availability or is it because it's a cheaper price? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. Sour One, welcome to the stream. Good morning. You think Disney merch would be priced for less online? Here's the thing. They're getting ready to shut down every single one of the Disney stores that are outside of the parks. Disney is getting prepared to go completely online for their online sales. So I think what's going to end up happening is you're not going to find it cheaper online because eventually, other than the parks, that's really the only place you're going to be able to find the Disney merch. So it's going to be kind of weird. India says, I found Disney ink and paint merch, Disneyland merch and ears, little to nothing in Burlington. Oh, I love the ink and paint collection. That was a really great collection. I wish I could have gotten some of the dinnerware, the homeware. That would have been really cool. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome. Ron, good to have you in. No Disney stores in Canada at all anymore. I know, it's just sad. I mean, we used to love going to the Disney stores. And the fact that they're all going to be closing, that's rough. All right. Well, guys, let's make our way back into Fantasyland. We need to go check out our good old friend, Big Top Souvenirs. We haven't been in there in so long. It just reopened this week. I want you guys to join us as we make our way to the back side of the park. Go check out that area. Go see how beautiful the castle looks today. Now, we tried to stream the fireworks on Wednesday night. We got like the first 3 minutes and then it lost connection as everybody started to stream on Facebook and Instagram. And
That is pretty normal though.
yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
We don't normally stream.
We don't normally stream the fireworks because we can't keep a good connection.
There's too many other people.
We vlog
to
'em.
can't
We'll
handle
vlog 'em.
all the different people streaming at the same time.
But I will say that right before the fireworks, just for a second, I thought that was a train whistle.
I did like the train.
It did for a second.
What is it if it's not the train whistle?
It's the Liberty Bell.
That's true.
So right before the fireworks started the other night, the castle just looked primo. It was just looking so good with the way that it's colored and painted and they had the lights on it. It just looked, I think, the best I've seen it in a while. It did. It just looked,
The medallion was like
it really just kind of popped out. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Your castle awaits. Oh, Sonia's already lost the Disney store.
very sad.
Ron says earlier in the chat that he's been watching Disney live streams during the work week. And that it's the least productive work week I've ever had. Now the question is it the least productive or is it in a way your most productive? Yeah, it's probably your least, but I think in the end, I think you get something better out of it. So glad to have you in, Ryan. Glad to have everybody in. It is a beautiful day here in the park. It's a Friday, and you guys get to hang out with us. That's why we love doing the live streams, because you guys are here with us live, and we want you to know that this is your stream. You guys are all welcome, and anyone is welcome to come in. We always have great family streams. It should be safe to put up on the big screen. Put it on in the living room. The little kids can watch, because we try to keep everything family friendly and safe is what we talk about, because we're talking Disney. We're talking family trips, talking family vacations. And we want to make sure that everyone can watch. So thank you guys for that. And thank you for all of our moderators who make sure that we don't have anybody in here who just tries to wreak havoc or be rude or disrespectful. And because we are a community, and like any community, we want to make sure that we kind of have our guidelines followed, that everyone's taken care of. And we're glad that you guys are part of the community. So thank you guys so much for being part of the Ear to Ear Magic community. We call our group the Magic Crew, because we put on a production here, but all we do is hold the camera. You guys make the magic happen, and thanks for being in the chat. How's that for a screen grab? Thank you, Renee. Thank you for being in here. And thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up button when you guys are hanging out with us. We're all so close to hitting 100 likes this morning. Why do we care about 100 likes? Because technically when we hit 100 likes, YouTube will take notice of us, and sometimes they will find somebody who likes Disney by what they watch and go, hey, have you heard of these guys? They're hanging out right now. Why don't you come check them out? And we find somebody new to hang out with us and to join the party. So we always strive to at least hit 100. that the more likes we get, the more likely it is that YouTube will share us out and invite more people to our party. So thank you guys for helping us to reach that and for hitting that like button this morning. I'm showing we're 75% of the way to our goal. 25 more people and we'll be there, right?
I am seeing a lot of families with matching shirts, and I'm wondering, what is everyone's opinion in the chat? Do you like the idea
The matching shirts?
of everyone in your party having the same shirts or the same theme, the same color? Or are you one of those people that you're like, I don't like the matchy-matchy?
Matchy-matchy, or the cute little phrases. The dad wearing the shirt, most expensive day ever.
Well, that's interesting.
So the Cheshire...
They have a pepper jack pretzel here.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
A curiouser and curiouser slushy.
So the Cheshire Cafe has reopened. We haven't been back here since I released directly to it. The Curiouser and Curiouser Slushy. Minute Maid Frozen Premium Lemonade and Fanta Blue Raspberry topped with whipped cream. I think the Liberty and Caleb would love that.
Yes, I could use it without the whipped cream, I think.
I think I probably will do it without the whipped cream too, especially if it's like the oily whipped cream.
Yeah.
But Susan noticed something too. Look at this. Pepper Jack pretzel. So is the pepper jack pretzel, is there like a cheese inside the pretzel? Is pepper jack? Wow. Do you like it? Have you tried it? A little kick, little spice to it? Is it? That would be, I'm gonna have to try that sometime. Thank you very much. Good to have you guys open again. Wow, pepper jack pretzel. I like the sound of that.
Megan says that pretzel is the best snack ever.
And I've never had it. What is up with me, Megan? How is that? How is it I've never had that? I guess the same thing could be asked. Question asked: how is it I've never had a churro in the park either, other than Nomad Lounge?
So Nikki says she loves the matching shirts and that they do an annual girls trip, and almost always they have matching shirts.
Who is it that said that?
Carol Lugo.
Oh, Carol? They like the matching shirts?
Yeah.
It helps, I think, especially if you have younger kids. I think it helps for keeping everybody together.
Lisa says that they do matching shirts. Catherine says they don't ever match, but she appreciates it when people do. So in other words, they don't, but she likes the idea.
I don't do it, but yeah, I like it when other people do. It takes some forethought. I mean, you can't
It really
just...
does. You got to plan. You gotta
That's some planning out right there.
You got to match the colors up.
Then you got to, in the morning, you got to make sure everybody's wearing the right shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really hard when you have like a family of 12 and you're across like 4 to 5 different hotel rooms. You got to make sure everybody's wearing the right shirt on the right day. That's a lot of coordination.
Megan thinks it's for Disney, but she wouldn't personally do it. I'm
So-
kind of the same way. I like the idea of it in theory, but I wouldn't do it myself.
Well, I don't tend to like it only because of the fact that most of them that we've seen are dated. I don't care for just generically dated shirts, because then I feel as though that when the year is over, I can't wear it again. The exception to that is I love shirts that are for special days.
Megan says you should go back to Cheshire Cafe.
I should go back to Cheshire Cafe.
Notification. Giving you PayPal for pretzels.
Oh, we need. Well, let's go check out the Big Top.
And we'll swing back.
We'll swing back by there. Yes, most definitely.
We'll go back.
We have to go back anyway.
And yes, you did. Yes. You just got the notification.
Get that pretzel now. PayPal. Thank you so much, Megan, for the PayPal and for the recommendation on that pretzel. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from my friend Megan. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. So our big sign is gone up top. That's no longer there, which is kind of sad. Maybe to come back in a different form. the world's tastiest treats, and Big Top souvenirs. All right, I gotta put my mask on. Mask it up. Can mask it up, mask it up, mask it up, because we're inside. It is a different look, most definitely. There are tables inside now, guys. Hey, for a second there, I thought I heard Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. But no, it wasn't. It's our pal Humphrey. Humphrey the bear. I don't know what that means. Does what? Cupcakes? There, no, what? I'm still blown away by the fact that all the merchandise is covered up. Are they just that low on merch? How's it going? I see one of our friends. You're open again! It's so cool! Where'd all the tables come from? True. It's a good place to come and get a snack, and then you can sit down and eat it while you're inside. Now that does beg the question, how hard is it to get the frosting out of the carpet? All right. So I got to ask you, Beth, we have been dying for cupcakes for so long because you can't get cupcakes here with the confectionery down. You guys have cupcakes again. I was really hoping that was going to be the case. And are you guys soon going to be making stuff here again?
Fingers crossed.
Honestly, one of the best things about Big Top was watching you guys actually make the treats. So I'm hoping so. I'm just glad you're inside. So it's good to see you.
She's right. They have fudge, which we have not seen in a while. And they have
Look, guys. Oh my goodness.
chocolate. Oh, there's red velvet. Awesome. And they've got vanilla.
Yeah, Loving This World's cupcake radar is like beep, 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 beep.
Yes.
Let's go, Nick.
I bet.
And again, we can get the apple pie apple again. Oh. Wait, you said red velvet. Who said red velvet? There's red velvet.
Oh, you got waiting for it to open.
Good morning, Dee. How are you? So let's take a good look here. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love red velvet. I was about to say, that should hopefully come pretty soon, right?
I bet it'll come. So you got a PayPal from Craig, but he wants you to get the Halloween bundt cake.
The Halloween bundt cake from
Rays.
Cosmic Rays.
We can do that.
We'll have to go check that out as well.
Yeah, we're headed back that way.
Oh,
They
it feels
have
so
the
good in here.
pineapple sugar cookies.
It is nice
It
in
is
here.
awesome.
You know what?
We're window shopping today.
We've already got our list started before we came in here, but I knew we were going to come in just to be in here. Like I said, you could have just opened the doors. It could have been empty, and I would have been happy. I could have just sat in here in an empty space.
Are these scones down on the bottom here? Blueberry? Yep.
Is that a scone?
Blueberry scone.
It is a scone. I love scones.
I know you do. That's why.
And it's blueberry scones. Those are the best kind of scones.
Like they have like chocolate chip.
Look at the large cookies.
No, to the right of that.
Oh look, chocolate chip scones.
This is our favorite place to be. Our favorite. Absolute favorite place.
Awesome. Well, it is.
We'll have to swing back by.
I know we'll be back in here most
Yeah,
definitely.
we have requests
So,
from our followers.
well,
We're coming back in.
it's great to be back in, and thanks for the memories. That's right. Thanks, guys. We will be back in here. Let's take. I want to walk around though. Well, I want to do a full circle, just kind of get an idea of what everything looks like in here. Powerade slushies.
Powerade
It's like electrolytes with sugar. They do have some popcorn selections.
They do. All the yummy popcorn. This is one of my favorites right here. Because normally the different,
The confetti
like
one?
different fruit flavors.
Is it actually fruit flavors or is it just colors?
It's not very insane.
It could be, it's hard to tell. Diva's all about the cookie with the,
This one is cool too, though. I haven't seen this one before.
is that the zebra stripe?
Yes.
Zebra stripe. Doesn't that mean it has just chocolate?
Chocolate, white chocolate.
White and dark chocolate?
Yeah. It does
India
not
says, I always get a
contain
goofy glacier from here. That's something we used to, when the kids got really hot, we would do that here a lot of time as well. And don't forget, if you guys are annual pass holders,
meat. Get a discount here.
there is a discount here. So do not forget to put your Disney AP up there and ask and get your
They sell some merch.
whatever else. Yes, because it's a merchandise store. Now, if you go into places just a bakery, you might not necessarily get a discount. But because they sell merch, you can get an AP discount. So make sure you pull that discount card out. And this is our general rule. If you guys are an annual pass holder, anytime you buy something, just ask, hey, is there an annual pass holder discount here? Because sometimes they will shock you. And that 10 to 15% or whatever it may be at the time always helps out, you know? So. All right, so hang on.
There's a limit to how much sugar we can eat, Greg.
Well, that comes from Susan.
I say you can eat because I can't eat any
haven't-
of these things.
So, by the way, we did get a couple of. We are gonna grab that pretzel on the way
Yes,
back.
Megan, definitely.
Love in This World Halloween Bundt Cake from Cosmic Rays and a Coke Zero. So we're gonna get a Coke and a cake. We'll go try that. A Coke and a cake. So thank you so much, Love in This World. But then also, and the cupcakes. So we may be sugaring it up today.
So do we need to get a cupcake to go?
Maybe. I don't know. Is there one that would not?
The red velvet one?
Maybe the one that won't dissolve.
Oh, well, they're all gonna melt. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
that's what
we're
I'm
just
afraid of.
making it with us to eat.
Remind me. We'll swing back. I just don't. I don't want to have one and have it melt on us, especially if it looks really pretty. But thank you so much, Love in This World, for making sure that we've got plenty of sugar on the stream to keep us hyped up and ready to go. And thank you guys. Anytime you guys get PayPals or Super Chats, pretty much all that kind of goes back into what we do here on the streams. This is what makes it possible for us to stream. So thank you guys so much whenever you give. We are extremely grateful for all that you guys do and how beneficial and gracious and generous you guys have been. So thank you guys so much for that.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Dee was asking, has there been any news on Genie Plus? Nothing more than we've already had.
No, but
Well,
when we get to Cosmic Rays,
yeah, when we get to Cosmic Rays, we're going to sit down and talk a little bit more about that.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about
most
it.
definitely. Don't
We'll talk about
bring
what
that
we
back
do
up.
know. We'll talk about what we do know. All right, so
We got just ever so slightly a little bit of merchandise.
tiny
Like-
little bits of merch.
Hats.
Towels make sense because you're gonna get wet outside.
Over in the
at the
soak zone,
soak zone,
splash
yeah.
zone.
We've got hats.
That's right, India. Me at Disney when it comes to sugar. The limit does not exist. And you win! Yay! And everyone loves you.
Headbands, we've got towels, cooler sprays. Although I'm just gonna point this out, guys. These do have water in them, and that's awesome. Actually, they don't have water.
No, they don't put water in them.
So I would say if you're gonna buy one of these,
I think the ones that maybe they put outside and they sell in the kiosks, they do.
Get the ones that are outside that they have filled and set into ice.
Ice, yes.
So the water is cold.
So here they're empty, but they do have some that are already pre-filled and they sell them. They're sitting in an ice
So
kiosk.
They're ready to go. They're gonna
Same
cool
price,
off.
why not, right?
Same price, yeah. Same price.
Thank you, Renee. Cheers to a magical day. Thank you so much for making it possible for us to have a magical day. And as for the super chat, what can I say except thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Renee. Glad you could be a part of our stream today. Before we go back outside, hang on. What? And one more PayPal for the sugar, because we said the limit does not exist.
Yeah.
We got another super chat from Love and Disworld. Cookies, cones, whatever. Just get some sugar.
Okay.
So we're gonna sugar up the stream as much as we can a little bit later.
Yeah.
Before we go though, let me get a couple of pictures so I can share with everybody.
Okay. Why don't I walk everyone out?
You wanna go out and check out the soak zone?
Yeah, let's go look
I'll
at
be
the
with you guys
soak
in just a second.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We're still there.
Yeah. We'll let him snap some photos, because that is the first time we've been inside the big top. They are doing some work over here. You can see, let me tip up the camera. Hard at work. It looks to be repainting the tent, actually. And I can smell the paint, so they're putting some oil-based paint up there. They're taking the opportunity, since it's closed, I think, to just go ahead and do some maintenance. And that would also explain why they have the tables and chairs, because you can't go up to that lovely little tent in the corner that we normally go to. And they normally have seating there. So this, sorry you guys, is a super fun area to bring your kids just to run around and play and be silly and cool off. You're always gonna feel better if you just get a little wet. So, and grown-ups are allowed to get wet too, so. Thank you for the bless yous. Thank you so much, guys. COVID does not make allergies go away, right? Wearing a mask does not really protect me from that, unfortunately. I have to say, one of the worst things about my allergies is, just like Caleb and Owen, I have really mild cough variant asthma, which means I don't get wheezy when it acts up, I cough. It makes my larynx kind of like close up really rapidly, and the back of my throat gets itchy and it makes me cough. And everyone gives you dirty looks, like maybe you have COVID and you're gonna kill them all. And it's not COVID, it's just my allergies, that's all. Just the allergies. And if I'm missing comments, I apologize. We're out in this bright, bright sun, so my phone is dimmed down. So even with my reading glasses, I'm having trouble reading them. They're like really dark. So here's the question. Would you as an adult get out in there and get wet? I tend to avoid it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the chlorine that they put into the water to make it safe and not nasty and moldy. Irritates that same cough variant asthma we were just talking about. So whenever I go with the family to, say, the water park, or I ride one of the water rides, it is definitely a labor of love for me because it irritates my asthma. And if I should spend a couple hours at the water park, it literally is, by the end of the day, a really bad sinus headache, and kind of feels like I'm sucking air through a straw. It's not pleasant. So I tend to avoid it, but if it wasn't for that, I would probably get wet. I do have people that don't like the smell. Uh-oh. Did you guys see that? Do you guys hear the elephant? He's changing directions. Giving everybody a little spray. But I know I have friends that don't care for the smell of the of the chlorine, like that park water smell, so they avoid it for that reason. See, the monkey is spraying everyone. Monkeys are definitely getting in on it, but so are the giraffes. I'm gonna walk around this way because I am trying not to get wet, as previously mentioned. We'll go around this way. Oh! Okay, that was close. So they move about. So if you're not wanting to get wet, definitely pay attention to the ground. As you can see where they do spray, even if they aren't currently spraying there. We're gonna see, moving quickly because it's very wet right here. Oh, guys, can you see this? Look at the sparrows are taking a little bath. That's super cute. Got a little tiny pocket of shade here. I'm gonna see if I can step into, at least with the camera. There we go. We need 19 more likes by my count, Craig. Is that accurate? The more you smell it, the dirtier it is. Julie, our kids are doing awesome. They are in school today. They have started back school, and they do a virtual charter school, but unlike homeschool, they are in an actual traditional school type environment. It's just done at home. So they have classes they have to go to and assignments they have to complete. So it's a little harder for them to make it out on the live streams with us, which is why you don't see them nearly as often during the school year. Once we get a better idea of what their schedule is looking like, we can very likely get some arrange some times probably for them to come with us every so often. It depends. Probably not much Owen as much. He's very very studious. He hates to even take the chance of missing something. But Caleb and Liberty love to come hang out with you guys, so probably one of them once we settle in. $82. No, it's probably me. I'm up to 85 now, Craig, so it was probably just a delay in mine. Hey, Donnie, Sean. Hello, hello. Love your name. So we are going to, I don't think we mentioned yet, just we did mention it on our stream on Wednesday, our surprise little live stream, that we had gotten a dining reservation for Boma. Today is the first day Boma has reopened at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it is an actual buffet as opposed to all of the other buffets that they turned into like a family style, pick an entree, they bring it out to your table, one of those two. So we were really excited to see what would a buffet look like. Is it the same as it was before? We don't know. So we are gonna go check it out for you guys. We are hoping it is the full buffet because it is the full buffet price. So dinner is $49 per person. That is painful just to say. But we are going to hopefully get a lovely full buffet out of that. So that is our hope anyways. Chris is grabbing some video of Casey Jr. because, you know, this is a really fun play area. It cannot be overstated. Okay, so they are right back at it, even with people just right there, because the bathing is so much fun. I bet it cools them off just like it would us. So there's a whole passel of little sparrows there, taking a bath in the water. I'll have to point it out to Chris and he can take some video of that because that is definitely adorable. Liberty would be naming them all. You know she would if she was here. Did you get video of that? Because that is cuteness right there. Did you get video of that? Because that is just too cute. Your camera's full? Oh. They'll be back. Oh, I just got sprayed. How did that happen? I purposely stayed out of the zone. I think it was just the wind blowing some of the water. Is O Orlando in the house? Hello, O Orlando. So glad you guys could join us. We have an earlier stream today, so, and it looks like, oh, did I miss? Somebody gave us a super chat. Let me look back through. I told you I couldn't see comments for a while. I'm looking for it because that definitely deserves a recognition and a thank you. Oh, wow. There it is. Renee Christine, thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. We really appreciate that. We do. You have no idea how much. Pressure definitely affects my allergies and makes them worse or better, but they'll come back down. Every once in a while they fly away because people scare them and then they come back down again. I think Chris missed his window though. We're not going to make you guys sit and wait for sparrows to come back to a puddle. But you guys got to enjoy them at least. They were super cute.
On the screen?
Yep. Oh, look, now the dirt bath. We've moved to a dirt bath.
They're behind me now.
Okay, so with the water and now dirt bath, I'm just thinking they're going to get muddy. That just does not seem, well, they're babies. Some of them are babies. They don't know any better. You don't mix the water and the dirt. You take a dirt bath or a water bath, but you don't take a dirt bath and a water bath. Bless their cute little sparrow hearts. Oh, look, they're back in the water.
Good morning, Terry. How are you doing today?
So cute. They're back. So cute. So adorable. Right? It is really cute. And they are cooling off just like we would. Just like we would. Oh, they got chased away. That's all right. Oh, and they're back already. That fast. This one is still sticking with the dirt. And you can see it's got its mouth open. Oh, it flew
Every time I
away.
turn a video on them, they run away.
They're over there. They're doing dirt baths over here. Look at that. There's like a whole mass of them over in the dirt over there.
They are. It's like their little ritual.
Like all of them together. Can you guys see that? Do I have it low enough to see? Look at them all.
They're so funny.
And there's like little round spots all in here that obviously that's
They
just...
do that on a regular basis.
Yeah, and just dig it out, so. Chris is reclaiming the stream, so you guys are going to get much better views now. You know I'm not as good as Chris is.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
waiting for the monkey though.
Hey, don't call people's kids monkeys. You're talking about monkey.
Up there.
Whoa! There she blows! Feels good too. Honestly, these things needed to be on like all summer long. Watch out for the camel. You're gonna get some water on you. Oh! Oh! Back of my head. You missed that. You saw it?
I warned you, you were gonna get wet.
I was walking right like right beside the thing. It's like boom, hit the side of my head. That was strong. If I was a little kid, it knocked me over. My hat got wet.
Yeah. So did your shoulder.
My shoulder. Put your
Was it a
spit
little
on
sore?
my shoulder.
Oh, it's nice with the fans though.
Yeah, it feels good now that I'm wet and the fans are blowing on me from the barnstormer.
Yeah. They are hard at work on this building still.
All right, we're gonna get a little bit closer up. We're gonna take a look at our building over here at Tron.
They have added some bushes. Do you see that?
Yes, so you can't see the building.
They have.
Don't look behind the bushes. It's secret. Don't look. I'm not going to look. I'm just gonna stand here and lean against this fence.
It's the planted version of those mobile fence ones.
Oh, those are planted. They're in the ground. They're not even like little mobile walls.
They're working on the track as well.
They're doing this so that when people are up here, eventually they won't be able to see over this wall. Now, eventually the idea is that they're going to be building up all kinds of things to keep you from being able to look out as much as possible. But for now, I can just stand here and show you guys what we see. This is our Tron ride. And Orlando asked about the postcard. No, I haven't. We haven't seen the postcard yet. Maybe you know what? We should swing by. We should swing by and just check. You never know, because it wasn't there a couple of days ago. But we'll have to go check it out now. I forgot about that. I'm excited. That's kind of cool. Be my first postcard from that country. So yeah, this is Tron behind us, and we say this is a Robert free stream, but the stream ain't over yet. There's plenty of time for Robert. So Robert. Robert's everywhere.
And it inspire our surprise Wednesday live.
Oh my gosh. The Roberts come out at night. So we've got our Tron building over here slowly being built up. Now you may think this looks odd, like it doesn't fit with any of the other stuff, but I can show you pictures. We have been watching this being built since the track first went up. And just to give you guys an idea, the actual roller coaster track itself went up before anything else did. And then they started to build the building around it. Now, here's the funny thing. That building that's now around the track looked just like what we're looking at right here when they first started it.
It's entirely possible that they needed that space where the building is
For something else, just for access or something like that.
Now that they completed whatever that was, they're building that.
So it's not strange at all for us to see that look now, because again, that's what that building looked like when they first got started. So we'll have to continue to keep an eye out on it and see how it gets built. But even the awning is starting to take shape more and more.
They're doing something to the track itself. So over here, they're working on the track.
On the track? Where is that at? Oh, they are up there on the track, aren't they?
They're also working on the awning, this little. So we feel pretty confident that this netting is being put up so that they can add in the permanent awning, and it's just to keep that from falling through while they're attaching it.
So Carly's wanting to know, what kind of ride is Tron going to be? It is going to be a very fast roller coaster where you're riding on basically a light cycle, a power cycle, like a motorcycle, like a streamlined motorcycle. You'll be sitting on it, you will lean forward, they will lock you into it, and then you will be flying around on this track. There will be no inversions. It's just going to be speed and some dips and stuff like that. It's all going to be about just the feeling. Basically, I'm sitting here trying to describe it to you when I can, I guess, just show you the picture. Always good to do things the hard way. Imagine that is the roller coaster car you're going to be on and you're going to be in. Of course, you won't have to dress up like that unless, of course, you want to. I would love to see a picture of that when you do. But, and this is where the train track will be coming through eventually.
Oh, the track is gone.
Smoothed
out the gravel, and it continues to be gone in front of the station.
So the reason that we haven't had a Walt Disney World Railroad in over 2 years is because of the fact that the track goes right through here. And the track will go through here. Is it possible, Susan, that what we're looking at here is the way that we're going to get over the train track? I think this is going to be the queue. This might be the queue, or at least the exit, where we're going to be coming in and out of the ride, and the train will be going under a tunnel right through here. And when that tunnel is complete and safe and inspected and everything's done, they can put the track back and we can get our Walt Disney World Railroad back as well. Now, does that mean we're not going to have a Walt Disney World Railroad October 1st? Yes, it does.
Train
But
station has some of the prettiest lightning rods.
oh, look at the lightning rods.
So pretty.
They're all ornate. We did it! We did it! We did it! All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We did something. I don't know what we did. Megan said we did it. I don't know. Did we hit 100? Let's see. We do a little refresh. Refreshy fresh. Up, I'm showing 100. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We hit 100 at a 100 and basically 110 minutes, basically, I guess. So thank you guys so much for the likes and for the thumbs up, helping us to find some new people to come and join us here. We have fun every week live from the parks. It's Robert. Hey, Robert's here. Robert's always here. You can't get away from Robert. Good morning. Or should I say good afternoon? We're very close to afternoon.
Yeah, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes till afternoon.
All right, so we got to go back and get a pretzel. Let's do this. Let's go get a pretzel. Head back over to yep, hang on. There we go. There we go. Let's head back over to the cafe. Why am I blanking on the name of that place right now?
Cheshire Cat.
No,
Casey's Cosmic Rays.
yeah, Cosmic Rays. I just could not pull up the name. I'm like, it's CR. So we'll head back over to Cheshire Cafe, grab one of those pepper jack pretzels, and then get over to Cosmic Rays and grab a drink. And we'll sit down and let's chat for a bit. And then let's go ride a ride. You can see Cindy's castle. I wonder how Cindy's doing right now. So guys, if you are just jumping on, today is the very first day of the reopening of BOMA back at Animal Kingdom Lodge. 1 week ahead of the actual hotel reopening next week on the 26th. But we're going to be having dinner at BOMA tonight. We will not be streaming it only because of the fact of we anticipate there may be some connectivity problems here and there. And I don't want to have a repeat of what we had on Wednesday. So what we'll do is we'll be taking some videos and some pictures. We'll share it on Instagram and Facebook. Maybe even get a vlog out of it for you guys to watch later with more information. Woo! And if you guys follow us on Instagram, I might even go on Instagram live, and take you down the buffet itself. So if you don't follow us over on Instagram, go check it out and maybe give us a follow over there as well. And we'll get you some more information about what BOMA is like. It will be the first buffet to return back as a buffet in itself. I'm looking forward to the fufu, all the meats, and the curry shrimp soup. I'm hoping we get that. It's one of my favorites. That's why I love BOMA so much. And then of course, zebra domes. I once did the math to figure out how many zebra domes I would have to eat in order to offset the cost of eating the buffet. Based upon the price of buying zebra domes inside the quick service that they have. You can buy a 4-pack zebra domes, either at the Kidani quick service, or store they have there at Kidani, or you can buy at the Mara, which is the quick service area down into the lowest level of Animal Kingdom Lodge. And you can buy a 4-pack of either regular or gluten-free zebra domes. And if you guys don't know what a zebra dome is, we're gonna have to share that with you as well. They almost deserve their own post, their own information. Wow, the Winnie the Pooh line is so long, it's filling up the meet and greet area. So did you order one for us?
What? I don't think there's mobile orders.
Okay.
We're going to House of Graves, right? That's what I'm working on.
Okay. Of course, you know, when we were coming through here before, there wasn't a soul. I like to think they're doing all this business just because Megan made the recommendation and everybody in the park heard it. Megan! All right, Susan's gonna order us a pepper jack pretzel. We came back for that pretzel. We're intrigued by it. That'll be it.
Can you grab the pretzels if I can?
Oh, yep, certainly. Thank you. Oh, you want to grab the receipt? We have the pretzel. Thank you so much, Megan, for the recommendation and for the PayPal, in which we can try the pepper jack pretzel. Why have I never had this before? So,
Blue on the bottom, yellow on top, and then it had
Susan's buying lunch for everybody. Sorry for the moment, guys. I cannot see the comments for just a few moments. Brightest of sun. All I can see is a reflection of my goatee in the screen. So Susan put in a mobile order over here at the Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. And we're gonna try a another Halloween dessert as well. Is Brent in? Good afternoon, Brent. How are you? Good to have you in. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Got our castle right behind the tree over there. While Susan's finishing that up, I'm going to take you guys back over to the castle. Hope you guys have some great weekend plans. Something exciting, one way or the other. For some, the exciting means staying home and being able to do what you want to do without having to worry about going outside and dealing with other people. Others are excited because they may have plans to go out and see others.
They are preparing our order.
Our order is being prepared.
Did you get us a cake and a cookie? I mean, a cake and a Coke?
Yeah.
So Brent, we're probably, today's probably in the high 80s.
Hotter.
It's hotter than that?
Oh, we're ready.
Oh, we are ready. We'll go inside and look at the actual temperature. I thought it didn't seem like it was in the 90s. Let me mask it up. Oh, my pocket. Susan.
Is that this way back?
My pocket. It's in the.
No kids around.
I can't. I can't reach my mask. I can't reach my mask. I need help. My mask is in the wrong pocket. I'm carrying a pretzel and a camera, and I put my mask in the wrong pocket.
You did. You do that a lot.
I do that. I always anticipate that it's going to be on the other side, and then I'm in a spot. All right. There we go. I couldn't let go of this pepper jack pretzel. It's like my new friend. It's like my new friend. I have just met you, and I love you. And I shall call you Steve. Woo, nice and cool in here. Wow, how many drinks did you order, Susan?
One Coke too. Yes. I think it's a nice water, Steve.
We'll take all of those drinks. I was about to say the ice water looks a little dark.
I got you a Coke Zero.
Oh, that's right. You get a Coke Zero. Thank you. It's a bun cake. Nothing but the cake. All right, Jenny says there's 68 of us in here. She needs some more. Thank you. You got it? Okay. Why don't we sit up top so we have we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with Disney Genie. So let's, no entertainment today. I will say it's nice to see condiments back out onto the bar. Do I need any ranch dressing for my bun cake? No? Yeah, I will need some silverware, some plasticware. Nobody puts a baby in the corner. Grab some ranch. Let me grab some barbecue sauce just in case.
No, one.
Morning at the end of every day. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow's just in a way. As a dream, that's the start. All right, so that's the castle. Get a good look at it because we're going to make you look at us now. Sorry about that.
There we go. A fountain beverage is currently, I want to say $3.99. I think it's $4. Let me double check for you. It is. It's $3.99. So, thank you. Coke Zero, sponsored by Love in This World. Thanks, Greg. a Diet Coke girl. But Chris likes his Coke Zero, so. So, here's the bundt cake. Okay. It's very purpley. Like it's like a purple velvet. Can you guys? I don't know if it comes across on the screen, but the cake is purple too. So it's like a purple chocolate, like a purple velvet.
It's a purple velvet.
And then it's got the purple glaze as well. And then Chris has his pretzel right here. Let's see. It's got like cheese all over the top of it. We'll see if it has cheese inside too. And then
I'll sit over there in a second, but I gotta get a picture.
he's snapping some photos. What do you need?
The bun.
The bunt. Here's the bunt. Do things need to move?
Yeah, I'm sitting over there.
Okay. So, for myself, you're going to the races on Saturday, Naomi? That sounds like fun.
What kind of races?
I don't know.
Chariot races?
That would be exciting. So, since I can't have the pretzel or the mud cake, I got myself some chili cheese fries. Now, I will say these technically are not listed as gluten-free, probably because the French fries are not specially fried. They don't have fries listed as a side in the gluten-free menu. But that doesn't normally bother me, so I'm gonna chance it.
Am I gonna risk it?
I'm gonna risk it. I am. I didn't actually have breakfast this morning. I was too busy getting the kids up and about and taking care of them before we left, so.
Oh, those smell pretty good though.
Yeah, they are good.
All right. So, hi guys. Good afternoon. Again, a special thank you out to Megan, Haunted Mansion, for the PayPal, which said get the pretzel. I've never had the pretzel.
Pretzel, sponsored by Megan.
I am always open to try new things, even if it's something I might not be interested, but you'd like me to try it. If you guys ever see something, you're like, you know what, just give it a try. We'll always try it for you, so that, we'll have an opportunity to see what it tastes like.
We want to know your opinion.
Yeah.
We're happy to share. We always have an opinion.
Our opinion might not be right, but we'll share it with you and kind of give you an idea.
We hope that if you are asking our opinion, you feel the same most of the time as
If
we
it's
do.
okay, it's great, but if it's just nasty,
We will tell you.
we'll let you know. Maybe you can save a little bit of money or something like that. Pineapple upside down milkshake. $9. $9.
Olaf cupcake.
Olaf, well, we're gonna have to give Olaf another try. We're gonna have to see for Christmas.
think?
We'll see. He got wronged. I think he got the wrong end of the stick. Alright. I'm gonna put the chat back up so we can see you guys. Sorry if we missed any questions up to now. Apologize. But Eska, welcome to the stream and welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Glad you guys could be a part of the stream today. Everybody say hello. So Brent is going to the races on Saturday. Oh, stock car races. Wow. Nice.
Fun.
I remember the first time I went to a stock car race. I was blown away by the feeling of the vibrations
It's
every
not
time.
NASCAR.
But it's still just the feeling.
It's cool though.
Just the engines. You can feel the engines go by. But I did go to a NASCAR race. It was pretty cool. How much is Coke Zero?
$4. I already.
Yeah, $4. Somebody also asked earlier how much water is. Not the free water, but like a bottled
bottled water?
It used to be $3.50.
I think it may be $4 now too.
I think it might be.
And it depends on the kind. If you're just getting basic Dasani,
Wait,
it's normally the same price as a
did I miss
soda.
Robert? Oh no! Oh, I missed Robert.
Aw.
His mom was calling. Well, thank you for popping in, Robert. It was good to see you. I got some barbecue sauce just in case.
For your pretzel?
Come for the cake. You never know.
You.
You never know.
That is not an acceptable dip.
Maybe it needs some. And for any of you guys who just joined in and you love Disney and you want to hear about what's going on here at Disney World on a regular basis, feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you in future streams. Fact of the matter is, Susan and I live just beyond the backside of the Magic Kingdom. We come here on a regular basis, both here and Universal, and the reason we do is so that we can try things, experience things as if we were, you know, going on vacation. So you guys can ask us, well, what was that like? How was that food like? Well, when did they do this? When did they open up Big Top? And that's why we love to share this kind of information. So feel free, especially if you have a vacation coming up, come on into our streams, ask questions, and we'll be glad to share that with you. If you're thinking about booking a vacation, we are Travelmation travel agents. We don't cost anything to you. Matter of fact, Disney pays us to help you. And it's the same price as if you do it by yourself or call Disney. So why not have somebody help you answer those questions?
You're paying for it anyway.
You're paying for it anyway. Might as well have somebody help you. Even if you're a veteran, you know all there is to do about Disney. If you allow us to book your trip for you, we can sit back and wait till something comes up, and when you really need someone to step in your corner and help you out, we'll be there, and it still wouldn't cost you anything more than if you had booked it normally.
Yeah.
So let us know if we can help you out.
We have not had the pretzel yet, Megan. Don't worry, you haven't missed it.
Jen wants to know if Craig is single-handedly sponsoring the stream again. No, Megan's jumped in here for a really cool pretzel.
Yes.
So we are going to try that in just a second.
But if you guys want to assist Craig,
Yeah, feel free if you want to jump in and make Craig feel bad.
because
Craig said he was doing good until Chris just said that.
oh no.
BDF! I'm the biggest Disney fan. How you doing this morning? It was actually afternoon. Everybody say hello to BDF. Amanda, I want to know, do you book character breakfast for people, and do people have to pay you for that? We can book dining for our
We do book dining for our clients.
For our
We
clients.
don't normally do it standalone, and we're actually not allowed to take fees for things like that. It's
It is actually against the rules.
Disney. Yeah, Disney has very strict rules
Did
about
you
that.
know that? Did you know if
Very
someone
strict rules.
charged you to book your dining for you?
Or to make fast passes, to
They could
grab
get in
boarding
trouble.
groups. As
Did you know that?
Disney does not allow their earmarked travel agencies, especially, that like it's a very strict rule for them. So just if we tell you no, we're not being mean. We just want to take care. Travelmation loves us. We love them. We want to make sure they stay in good graces with Disney. So
We'll be
we
glad to
don't.
help you out as far as answering questions, but as far as actually booking that stuff,
That being said, if you are our client, we do usually take care of that. We do. It's one of the services we provide, and it is at
we do
no
have some
charge
clients
to
in the
you.
chat right now that we've helped booking some of their upcoming dining.
Yep.
So,
It looks so pretty.
I'm just gonna do this for the rest of the stream. That's it, right
So
there.
pretty. It's a good thing I had these chili cheese fries. I'd be getting really cranky if I didn't.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
So,
Sorry.
does it have cheese inside of it?
Yes,
This
the
is
pepper
my
jack
question.
cheese.
Is it stuffed or is it just mixed into the dough?
Hello, Clarice. I don't want to take a picture of it. Megan says this is her favorite snack.
I love
Robert's
when you
back.
find that
Mom didn't take
perfect
long.
I love when you find like the perfect snack. I have several snacks that are that way. That it's just like
So,
an all-time favorite.
sure, Eska, let us know. We'll be glad to help you out. And the great thing is that if you do book with us, then you can pop into the streams. We know what you're doing. We know who you are. And we can actually answer your questions both on stream and off stream whenever you need help. So
I was gonna say you have us on speed dial, and we have several followers that are clients in the chat right now, and they can tell you it is nice to have us. He's trying to take a photo, and I'm like,
It's a pretzel. Alright.
I look all smart and nerdy. I got my reading glasses on in that photo.
I caught her riding dirty. That's,
How is it? It's got double hms.
now,
The kids are not with us today. School has started back.
oh my gosh.
Amanda, and although our kids do school at home, they're not homeschooled, so we don't have that flexibility. They have classes almost every day now, and schoolwork and assignments that are due. And this school year, they've made Friday the due date for all assignments. So they are at home doing schoolwork. Megan says, "Don't feel like you have to like it."
No, I do like
He
it.
does like it though. That was like
I was just thinking, it's been sitting for a bit outside of the warmer for a bit.
it
so
should not be good.
Well, I'm thinking it's the cheese should start to congeal a little bit. But I love the flavor of the pepper jack. It's got that pepper jack little bite to
It
it.
still looks kind of creamy.
Oh yeah. It's not nearly, some of them get really bad when they get really cold. Like they get a little chewy.
Yeah,
No.
it's good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It really does.
Well, Caleb would like this. Owen would like this. I don't know about Liberty.
They do cinnamon sugar ones sometimes. We've seen, they do like a cream
wow.
cheese.
I have never had a
sweet,
pepper jack
like
pretzel.
a stuffed cream cheese one that is kind of sweet. Normally it's at the launching pad.
Very savory.
And Chris likes that one as well. See, that would totally be my jam. If gluten was not an issue, I would be all over that. Cheese and bread together, yummy.
Oh. Nom, nom, nom.
No, I'm not trying to give you ideas, Craig.
Nom.
Eska, yeah, he's like enthusiastically eating.
This is delicious.
He has not even looked over at my chili cheese fries.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, you got your pretzel. Step off.
This is really good, Megan. How have they not had this available all the time?
Somebody just mentioned the pretzel in Germany. Those are pretty awesome.
I mean, I like the sweet pretzels,
Same at the Baseline Tap House. They also.
but it's not really. Why is it so spicy? No, it's it's not spicy. It just has that little bit of
It's good flavor.
that aftertaste. Just a little bit of the pepper at the end, but it's not really spicy. But it's
That's a pretty good description of pepper jack cheese, because pepper jack cheese isn't.
yeah, it's not supposed to be
spicy.
hot. It's supposed to just leave a little bit of flavor in your mouth. And with that bread, no, it doesn't come with any dip. But I'll grab some barbecue just in case.
It sounds like it doesn't need anything.
No, I don't think it does. Now, I keep looking for the cheese inside, and I don't really see it.
I can see it a little bit. It's like creamy. I think as you take a bite, it pushes it
Where's the cheese? But I can taste it in every bite.
back. Yeah. It's the same color as the bread. It's like a white, a white cheese.
You should have pizzas, but this is the crust.
Megan's just said in all caps, you are not dipping that. Leonardo, thank you. We're trying, it's like a snacking meal.
It really is. Not really a lunch meal.
Sour One says chili and cheese would be good on that pretzel. That is true. There's not even enough chili on here to dip. There's not. You just mind yourself. Mind yourself. Leave my french fries alone. No!
She's got chili on her chili cheese fries.
Only a little. No, I said no. Not to mention the fact you would gluten my chili all up if you did that. That would be me. Keep your gluten away from my chili cheese fries.
We are at Cosmic Rays. Susan is having the chili cheese fries. Thanks to a PayPal and a recommendation from Love in This World, we're also having the Halloween bunt cake, which looks like a purple velvet with a purple icing on it.
Yeah.
But before the sweet, we gotta have the savory. That's a good pretzel.
That seems like a Caleb snack right there.
Oh man, he'd be
That
all
is
over
totally a Caleb snack. Liberty likes the sweet things, but Caleb,
this. You could share it, but
but you probably wouldn't. Yes, Eska, I love a really good French fry. And these are the skinny fries like McDonald's. They're
So Rachel is asking if we've heard anything about upcoming pass holder releases. So they haven't released anything about Walt Disney World pass holder.
not yet. We
New
keep,
pass
we
holder
keep
chat.
expecting to hear something, but we haven't.
Next week they open up Disneyland. I really was thinking we'd hear something from Disney World at this point, but not just yet. Oh look, you can see the cheese on this side. Oh, this is so good. And dining plans. So the other night I was trying to get some work done. My Disney experience was just not working.
Extra glitchy.
It kept throwing up error messages left and right, and I was really hoping that something was coming around. If you're having major glitches and major errors like that sometimes, it usually means they're doing something in the background to put something back in or to adjust it, so you never know what you're going to see the next day.
Yeah.
Little did we know, it's probably had something to do with Disney Genie.
Yes.
So,
Now I will say every once in a while as we're booking reservations for our clients, it pops through options, add-ons, things you would add on, tickets, transportation from the airport, just, memory maker, things like that. And every once in a while it will pop in the Disney dining plan and it will just say it's not currently available for booking. And then it disappears again. So they're obviously
They're
constantly
tweaking
things behind the scenes. So even though we see that, we don't tend to be like, oh my gosh, it's coming. Because
don't assume
we see
anything.
it all the time. We see it all the time.
do you remember when they made the announcement that Disney dining plans were coming back and everybody just lost it? Do you remember that? You probably don't, because it was so long ago that you don't remember it happening. That's why we try not to over jump, get too much out of it, because until something officially is announced, it really doesn't mean much.
And Disney's trend
Again,
lately
the
has,
cheese.
lots
By the way,
of cheese.
this is the pepper jack pretzel I got over at Cheshire Cafe. Susan pointed it out. I was intrigued. Megan said this is the best pretzel ever. She was right. And so, we got it. And I'll tell you what, this is if you love savory snacks, bread and pepper jack.
This is kind of a perfect meal because we don't need to go like too heavy for food today because we are going to be.
I'm sorry you can't have any of this. And I'm enjoying it so much.
It's okay. I got my chili cheese fries. I guess I'm different kind.
Jen's like, this is when we're video chatting with you guys before their trip. They have an upcoming trip. While we get to learn and ask about stuff like that.
Yep.
Leonardo says anything with chili is awesome. Calvin has a complicated question. Resort reservation with tickets. When APs come out, do I need to rebook the park reservations if I remove tickets from the resort reservation? Thinking about APs getting released and what that means. So
I would, so you want to upgrade your tickets if you have them
you want to remove the tickets and then buy an AP.
what I would say is buy the AP first and then remove the tickets. And as long as you have something linked to your account, you should be fine. So I would, this is what we've done anyways for clients that have changed out their reservations. Maybe we moved from one to another because of just the way the system was running. As long as something is linked there for the park reservations to kind of be held to, you're fine. So I would grab that annual pass, And then once you have the annual pass linked to your My Disney experience, go in and modify your package to remove the tickets at that point. At least that's what we would do for our clients in that case. So.
Or another thing to think about, keep the tickets on your reservation and wait till you show up in the parks, and then upgrade your tickets to your annual pass.
You can do that.
Do that to guest services. That way your tickets remain in place, your passes remain in place, your pass reservations, especially if it's over something like October 1st, something very important.
Yeah.
You don't want to take the chance of something getting messed up. Keep your tickets, show up, and a day or two into it, not the last day, but somewhere before the last day, go to guest services and say, I'd like to upgrade the tickets that we have on our vacation to an annual pass, and just pay the difference. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. Hamburgers at Pinocchio House, Brent Patterson. You know, I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Hamburger prices are generally between $10 and $13,
Yeah,
depending on what kind of
depends.
hamburger it is.
Yeah.
If you come to Cosmic Rays and get a specialty burger, where they do like extra cheese or extra bacon and they burn, Mickey's face on the bun or something like that, sometimes go to $15 or $16. But generally, most of those like bacon burgers are somewhere around the $13 range, give or take $1. They do not come with a drink, by the way.
No. Eska, we will see you later. Thanks for popping
Thanks
in
for
on
hopping
your
in.
lunch break.
Let us know if we can help you. We'll be glad to answer any of your questions, and we'd love to help you book your next vacation.
So Naomi said she was wondering if we were unvaccinated, would we feel safe going to Disney? We're fully vaccinated, but just curious as to how Disney's handling everything. Well, this is what I would say. We have been coming here to Disney since they reopened last year.
July.
And we were not vaccinated until early this year. So I would say we've always felt safe here at Disney. That being said, we can't make that decision for anyone else. Like, our circumstances are not other people's circumstances as far as health or potential complications and compromised immune systems. It's just, we make that decision. It's been something we have always felt comfortable with our family. We really don't fall in any of the high-risk categories. We as a family, I say as a family, not including Chris directly in this because he's not genetically the same as me, obviously, but our kids have my genetics. I don't get sick very often. I'm just saying, I don't get sick very often. The kids in general, that is true for as well. I think Chris would agree. They don't get sick very often, and when they do, they don't get really sick. So we just, I think for our circumstances, we felt pretty comfortable with it. But that's us. I can't make that decision for anyone else, and we don't. Yes, Byron. Thanks for stopping in. We don't in any way judge people that make that kind of decision for their family. You have to do what's best for your health and your family. So no judgment here. If that's the direction you have headed, we completely understand that. So
We have clients whose children, because of their immune systems, cannot take the vaccine. It has nothing to do with a choice, other than the fact that the doctors say you can't do that.
do it.
So for them as a family, their teenager cannot get the vaccine. Their child is also immunocompromised. It's a big different situation. So for someone to go, well, you guys aren't vaccinated, I'm going to put you in this category, and you're blowing this way out of proportion. Well, for their family, it makes a huge difference because of their circumstances. So we want to make sure people realize that could be any number of factors that could be a part of what your family's going through.
I have another client who did not get the vaccination for their child for a while, even though he's a teenager, because they had to get approval from his cardiologist because he has heart issues, and you know.
They were
And
really concerned.
There have been some side effects, some negative side effects for children in similar situations. So they needed to get approval from the cardiologist first. So I mean, these things, you know, it's like I said, complicated.
Now-
It's a complicated question.
All that being said, the question that was asked,
Do we feel comfortable with what disease do?
do you realize how much change has happened
It's
Here?
changing constantly.
from May to August? May, June, July, August. Major changes one way or the other.
Up and down, and change to this.
For
and then
those who
back to
have
this,
trips in
and then-
2022, I would say do not stress yourself out. One of the reasons we work as travel agents is to try to take that stress away. I would not worry about whether it's good or bad at any one time until you get a little bit closer.
You really don't know what it's going to be like next year.
I would really hate for you guys to be stressed out about a trip in 2022, when in 2022, we may be in a completely different scenario. So,
Naomi says they might be adding someone who's not vaccinated to their trip, so they were just curious. And that I totally get that. You know, I mean, ultimately that person needs to kind of, I would say, do their own due diligence and decide whether or not they feel comfortable with what's happening. I mean, obviously they don't have the same things set in place as they did when the parks first reopened. There's not that social distancing forced in place. They don't have markings. They don't make you stand 6 feet apart. They're not requiring masks outdoors at any point in time or in the queue lines when they're outdoors, even though people might be closer to you. So I would say it's the comfort level of the person, really, I would say, that's traveling. So yeah, just let us know.
by the way,
India agrees with Jen. What did Jen say? Wear your mask. You know, I would say definitely you should follow the CDC's guidelines, you know, so.
by the way, you're welcome. Welcome, Calvin. Anytime we can help out. Here for a moment. Yeah, my wife at this point in time cannot get the vaccine because of prior health issues.
Totally get that.
So all we can say is don't make any snap judgments. And knowing that, you know, lots of things are going on and everyone has their own stories. So recognize them as a person and not as a way to kind of put them in a box, so to speak.
Yeah. You're welcome, Naomi.
You're welcome, Naomi. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
That's got gluten all in it.
It does not.
It does.
It does not.
I've been spitting pretzel all in it the whole time.
Ew, that's gross.
There's gluten all in there.
No.
There's pieces of
He's
pepper
not
jack.
sharing his drink with me, Craig. What good does it do to get a cookie and a Coke? A cake and a Coke if you're not going to share?
It's Robert's got a question. I think I saw that earlier. Have you ever eaten at Piccolo House? I'm assuming you mean Pinocchio House.
We have.
Is it a place that you are better? Do you like Pinocchio House or do you like this place better?
They have different kinds of food, so I don't know if I would judge one to the other. I will say there's more gluten-free options for me at Pinocchio House, oddly enough, than there are here.
Especially since it's a flatbread place.
Yes. So, well, they have a gluten-free flatbread. They have like lots of gluten-free kids meal options
That's
there.
true.
There are not any gluten-free kids meals here. So if I want to get a meal, I have to get like an adult-sized giant meal. There is no snacky little thing for me. So,
For me, I'm not a huge flatbread person.
no, it's not. Chicken fingers are good there.
They're okay. I kind of prefer this place over Pinocchio House, only because of the fact that I like the entertainment here, and I think this provides some really good views of the castle. Though I really wish they could clean the windows a little more on the outside. But other than that,
Yeah.
that pretzel was really good. I'm sorry it took so long to eat it, but I was enjoying that. And I haven't even gotten into the dessert yet. So I gotta scarf this down so we can have some more fun. So let's
So
talk a little bit. Well,
Before you do that, India has an interest. So she has been here several times and she's vaccinated, but her daughter is not because she's only 6. And she said she's felt it's one of the safest places. She said it's the safest place we've been. Wear a mask, sanitize often.
wash your
So-
hands. Here's the thing. When we weren't vaccinated, the one thing I had to really work on with the kids is limit contact with surfaces. So our kids, like every other kid, when they walk down a handrail, bless you, when they walk down a handrail, they love to put their hand on the rail and walk all the way down the rail.
Owen still does that to this day. I think it's one of his sensory things. It helps
like to
him.
touch the rail all the way
It
down.
helps to stabilize him.
I have learned since the pandemic to go down escalators without touching the side of the rail.
I know. I touch.
I don't touch the rail. I just don't. With stairs, I don't. You go to Universal, they have a lot more stairs and attractions. It takes me longer to get on the stairs because I don't use the handrails.
He does use a little more care.
And that's just because of the fact that everyone's touching a handrail. Or if I do, I'll grab some hand sanitizer or something like that. When opening doors, I push with my, shoulder or something like that if I can. Little stuff like that. Every little bit of stuff like that would help. One of our reels right now we have on Instagram has probably gotten a lot of attention. The Kugel fountain.
Yes.
It's all about the large marble ball that's on top of the fountain in Tomorrowland. And a lot of people have gotten some really negative comments about it. Like, it's COVID, it's the COVID ball, everyone's touching it. Well, first of all, no one's touching it because no one's pushing it. The only reason we did it is because no one was touching it.
Yeah.
But it's a gigantic marble ball in 90-degree weather. Like Britt was asking earlier what the temperature is. It's 90 degrees. It's hot. It's hot to touch it until you get some water on it, which is another reason why the water's kind of cool, because it cools the ball off a little bit. But it's no different than touching the door or the handrails or something like that.
Except for that it's actually, once you get it wet, it's covered with chlorinated
Chlorinated water.
So
It's supposed to keep the water clean, but it also everything else. So I think, knowing that if it's something you're concerned about that and you got special circumstances, play with the ball. And then go wash your hands.
go wash your hands. Yeah.
So, all right. Greg?
First bite
Cake.
of the purple velvet cake. They're not calling that, by the way, but it is clearly purple. It's like a dark purple black. Like
Jen
it's
says it
almost
looks black.
It is that dark of a purple, but it is a little purple too. So here for a moment says, looks amazing, cake please and thank you. Is it good? Is it moist? Because that's the thing about chocolate cake, it can dry out. And that's not like a judge on Disney, it's just the nature of chocolate cakes. It's really hard to keep them moist. I don't know why.
It's very close to being dry. It's moist, but on the edge of being not moist.
Yeah.
As long as you got something to drink, it's probably not too bad. But
So a little dry.
it's spongy.
I get that.
It's got some spring to it.
No, it's still good though, Megan. It's still good. Here's what we'll say. It's not a cauldron cake.
No. All you have is that little bit of icing. I think I would have been better if they had given me some frosting or icing in the middle.
Like
No. Is that uncalled for? Is that asking too much for a bundt cake?
Megan says it needs a sugary syrup or a condensed milk over the top.
That would be good. A little syrup soak on it.
That is right, Megan. That is right.
What's that?
Hashtag Universal does it better.
Universal does it better. Not for everything.
Not for everything, but
Lots of things
like
Disney does dramatically well. This could use a little bit of simple syrup soaked on it. That's a great idea. Who offered that idea?
That was Megan.
That was Megan.
Yeah.
That would make it over the top. Add a little bit more sugar flavor to it. Right now, it's just kind of a 6 or 7 out of 10. There's got Maleficent colors. Does that make
I
it?
do know, Megan.
Does that make it Halloween-y?
I think so.
Just because it's purple?
Yeah, I think so. Hi, Michaelin.
But baked Magic Kingdom, I'll take it.
Megan said it should have been a green top.
A green chocolate?
with the purple chocolate cake. It should be green drizzle.
How do you know when it goes bad?
Those are the colors of not spoiled things, aren't they? With the purple. I totally got you, even though you misspelled it, Megan. No big deal. I got you. I mean, it looks good. The bottom
Nothing
looks
but
pretty
the truth
moist.
here, guys.
Ah. Jen Wilderman says it should be lime. Every villain is lime.
Green. That's how you know somebody's bad in a
I
Disney
would
movie.
say
They turn green.
Ursula. Ursula's purple.
Yeah, but watch what happens when she does her spells.
Oh, that's true. Her spells are green.
Aren't her spells green?
Oh, Catherine missed some. She had to take a work call. How rude of them to call while you're watching the live stream.
You missed it, Catherine. Squirrel came through here, stole all of her fries. Go back and watch it.
Or I just ate them all because they were good. And I was hungry. Much more
Squirrel.
likely.
Rocket Raccoon. Yes, they do turn green. Yeah, that's the truth.
That's true.
Now, what about
Melissa's
Scar?
Lime Dole Whip.
What about Scar? At the end of the Lion King, does it turn green
I don't
or does it turn
remember.
red?
I don't remember.
I thought he turned. I think the scenery turns red because of the fire, doesn't it?
Is it?
Somebody help me out here.
I don't know.
I think in Scar's evil moment, because you know there's an evil moment in every Disney movie from the villain. Most of them turn green. I think Scar's has some red.
Yeah. I don't remember. I honestly do not.
Okay, so I got 2 more bites. Let's talk about some other stuff before we get back to some rides.
Yes, we haven't done Genie. We haven't talked about Genie. We haven't even touched Genie yet.
Don't touch the genie.
I might touch the Genie.
No. We want meet and greets to come back. Are we touching the genie?
Fine. You're no fun.
Poof, don't touch the genie. Poof, don't touch the genie. Poof, don't touch the genie. So, before we get into that, next week, Princess Week. The first ever Princess Week here at Walt Disney World. What does that mean? Treats. Lots of treats. They're going to be scattered around. We'll do some focus on that. See what we can do to share as much of that with you guys as possible.
Yeah.
Again, anytime you guys give PayPals and Super Chats, it usually goes to the treat fund.
It's true.
Yeah. So
It's true.
We'll do as much as what we can to make the rounds. I will tell you this, because I haven't shared it yet on Instagram. I was studying it yesterday. There are a good portion of those princess treats, which are common everyday desserts
just rename
already
them.
here. Not even that. Art of Animation is the Ariel's Little Mermaid cupcake.
Really?
That's there
That's
every
it.
single day of the year.
Yeah.
Back before. The Moana cupcake at the Poly.
They've had that. They've had it for weeks.
Oh, you've always been able to get a Moana cupcake. So some of them are just, they're being tweaked, and the Moana cupcakes having a little bit of design tweak for the Princess
But we're
Week.
just saying, if we don't jump all over them, it's
Yeah.
because they're not really new.
So I may not go for those that are around all the time, but like the mermaid cupcake, they didn't even change it. It's pretty much the same cupcake they've always had there at the Little Mermaid. I bet I could pull up in my phone, but I could do it. You want to see? This is mean.
Challenging himself.
This is mean.
While he's looking, let's move on to the next thing. Would that be the Genie and Genie Plus? Disney Genie. So, lots of chatter about the new Disney Genie and Disney Genie Plus services that are
Such
coming.
a crick in the neck.
So let's state first unequivocally, fast passes are not returning. They are not returning to Walt Disney World.
There's
You
a
know,
collective
Jen,
sigh.
we're kind of in a wait and see. Jen wants to know if it's going to affect riding on rides without it. So that's kind of one of our questions. He's going to show you. There it is.
Boom.
There's the Little Mermaid cupcake. So as you can see,
And low battery.
not new.
You guys want to know when I took this picture?
It's from 2019.
March 2019.
Yeah, so not a new thing by any stretch.
Sorry. Okay.
Proved your point. So, fast passes are not returning.
Now, I think Jim was asking the question, will that affect what rides you can ride at the 50th? And will it be in before the 50th?
From what we can tell, you'll still be able to stand by all rides if you would like to.
It will be no different than if you came
Except
here
for
before.
ones that had boarding groups. So, for example, Remy is supposed to open with a boarding group. Rise of the Resistance obviously has a boarding group, but
Everything else will be just like before when we had
Everything will-
fast passes. For people who didn't have a fast pass, they just go through standby like normal.
standby, exactly. As far as how that not having that Disney Genie Plus will affect wait times in general, it's kind of what we're waiting to see.
I think it's not going to do it nearly as
I don't
much
think
as
it's-
fast passes did.
I don't think so either, because you're going to have quite a few people that are probably going to choose not to get it. And here's the thing, just like with fast passes, they're going to limit. It's you only get to pick one ride at a time that you've chosen through your Disney Genie Plus, other than two. You get to do two ahead of time,
Two
right?
at a time.
And then beyond that, and those are all still what they consider standard rides. So you get to choose those ahead of time, but then beyond that, you're just picking one at a time. So you get to pick one and use it, pick one and use it, pick one and use it. So it's very much like the Max Pass system that they had set in place at Disneyland that was already in place. So they're going to tell you what times are available. So you'll say, I am looking for, something in this time slot, and it's going to say, well, these rides are available, but these other rides are not. You have to go to a different time to see them if you want to get a Genie Plus pass for those. So in theory, there shouldn't be like a ton of people in that lightning lane. That's what they're referring to. Instead of the pass line, it will be the lightning lane. So there'll be a limit to how many people are using that at a time. So
If you're used to fast pass system, knowing that there's a certain number of fast pass people that are going through the fast pass lane every hour, it's not going to change with lightning lane, except for the fact that because it's now a paid service, I expect it's going to be less than what it was in the past, because it's not a free service and not everyone's going to opt in to use it.
And in theory, there are some things that the Genie service will do, even for those who don't pay extra, that could be beneficial. So, for example, if your little princess wants to see all of the other princesses, you can tell it you're looking for princess activities, princess things, and it's going to help you plan your day to make sure that you include those items. So it kind of creates a game plan for your day for you. So if you said, we need thrill rides and princesses, that's where it's gonna prioritize kind of where you should go next, what you should do. So I could see that being beneficial, so you don't miss something and get distracted by other things that are close by, because you would have that plan in your My Disney Experience account that's always kind of helping to keep you on track. So I could see that as being a very positive thing on the day of. It's gonna, if you're looking for shorter wait times, it's gonna help you find those rides and avoid the really long lines. So, I could see it being beneficial. So to us, it's not a negative thing per se. And we're really trying not to prejudge it, because we really don't know what it's going to be like in practice, so we're just waiting to see. One thing that we have not talked about yet, and this is definitely worth noting, is that Disney Genie Plus does not include all rides. there are certain rides that they consider to be premium, and those will not be included in the $15 per person per day fee.
Which could include things like Space Mountain.
Yeah, so that they're saying that Space Mountain would be a premium ride. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train would be a premium ride. You would have to pay per ride. To me, it really reminds me of like the e-ticket system that they had forever ago for Disney, where if you're wanting to get in the Lightning Lane for those rides, you have to pay a separate fee, especially for that ride, to gain access. And we don't know how much that price will be. What we're hearing is that it'll probably vary depending on the day and the crowd levels and how popular that ride is on the day. And this kind of reminds me of Express Pass at some of the other parks, where that cost varies depending on how crowded they anticipate the park being. And so they make that a higher price because supply and demand comes into play. So we feel like that would be likely.
Which honestly scares me a little bit. I kind of like fixed prices. I know how much something's going to be. But
Megan,
the idea
I totally get that. I totally get that. So Megan says that she doesn't like the idea that they're asking her to pay even more after you've already paid thousands of dollars. And what I would say is they're not requiring payment for that. So that's the thing to keep in mind, that except for those rides that have boarding groups, which it sounds like you would be able to potentially pay to get a boarding group for those rides. We're not sure yet. We'll see how that comes into play. But those rides are included in those per ride rides. So potentially you might be able to buy a boarding group. I could see, not wanting to do that. I could also see, we were chatting with followers on Wednesday night when we did our surprise live stream, and several people pointed out, well, if you only go every couple of years, you might not mind paying that just because you want to make sure to get everything in, because